Hello, parents of Grace Christian School. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. It is Dr. Pettinger here, live from Grace Christian School on a Tuesday in the middle of week 13. Can you believe it? We are 13 weeks into this school year. Everybody is doing a wonderful job that has got us to this point. And I have a week 13 update for all of you. So we're going to share this, move it right along. The reason for this coming on Tuesday and not our traditional Wednesday is tomorrow we're going to be pretty tied up, as you're going to tell from the agenda here. So with that, the Christmas program is coming. This year's Christmas program is going to be completely different. It's going to be virtual and it's going to be a premiere on YouTube. Yes, right here on this YouTube channel, we are going to be premiering our Christmas program. And in order to do that, we are filming it tomorrow. We're filming all of the different classes, and Mr. Barkley is going to be mashing that all together to get a wonderful performance, and it will be coming to us very soon, and that will be on December 10th at 7 p.m. Now, I want to remind you that if you have sent in an exemption for your child for pictures or videos, they will not be in the Christmas video because the video is on our YouTube channel, which can be seen by anyone. And we will have them out there singing, but they will be off of the camera view. And those are forms that you guys send in at the beginning of the school year. And Miss Oru sent out an email to everyone yesterday addressing that. And I know a couple of you emailed her about that and had some questions. Now I want to answer something else that's going to be able to be seen in the video. Some of our students will not have masks on. Some of our students will have masks on. And you're going to see what you're seeing is a filming of everybody together and mashed up. So just to remind you, if you're below second grade, children are not required to wear masks. If it's above third grade, they are required to wear masks unless a medical exemption is on file here at the school. And we have many students who do have medical exemptions on file. We will be practicing physical distancing as we're outside on the grass doing our grand tamale or the grand finale. And we're going to be filming that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for you to see on December 10th at 7 p.m. So set your calendars, get your YouTube channels all set up. Then, after the big show, after the big Christmas program, I'm going to be coming to you live with the live Dr. P show. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to talk a little bit about the Christmas program, and I'm going to be giving away some prizes. Now, here's some rules. Yes, there are some rules. You have to be present to win. What do you mean present? How am I going to be with you, Dr. Pettinger, at your house while you're watching this? Well, what it means is you have to be watching. Because what's going to happen is I will have a big bucket in front of me, and I will pull out the name of a classroom teacher. So let's say I pull out the name Mrs. Price. And then the next thing I'm going to do is there's a cup with numbers. I'm going to pull out a number. And let's say I say number 5. And Mrs. Price then will look in her roll book to see who number 5 is in her class, and she will type their name in the comments. Now you have to respond that you are watching in order to win the prizes. Now, in order to make this kind of fun for our teachers also, is I've included more numbers than there are students in every class. So if I pull out a number and that child is not here, meaning that that's a vacant number or it's more numbers in the classroom, and the teacher says, that's not a number in the class, then the teacher will win a prize. So everyone will be actively involved. And some cool prizes I've been collecting for the last couple of weeks, knowing that we want to do this. So I look forward to seeing you all after the show. You do have to be watching to win, and you have to comment to let us know that you're watching. So go practice that right now, because if you call me the next day and say, I was on, but I had a technical difficulty, I'm really sorry, but what do they say at the bottom? Not responsible for technical difficulties, phone failures, or intermissions, all those different types of things that they give as disclaimers. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and I know all of you are going to enjoy it. Tomorrow also is Chipotle Day, and Chipotle Day is from 4 o'clock to 8. The Chipotle on Seal Beach Boulevard over in Rossmore, Seal Beach is open. And if you have this flyer, you give them the flyer, and you will be able to help support Grace Christian School. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stop in. That's a way to get your dinner taken care of. And you know another way that you can help Grace Christian School is if you purchase Chipotle script here at the school. Then when you use the script card, you've helped the school that way, and you've also helped us by coming to the fundraiser. So Chipotle is a great opportunity, and it's going to give you an easy way to get dinner done tomorrow night, and you can have the kids off to bed early and ready for Thursday. Now, Thursday is Character Trait Chapel. For some of our students, they're going to be receiving their character traits, and we will be doing that live on this YouTube channel. We will be having each of the classes come through, recognizing the child with their character trait and moving right through. This is something new that we're doing in order to ensure that you as parents and loved ones can see your child get recognized for the special God-given talent that each one of them are given and that we are recognizing that they have. So look forward to seeing you all on Thursday at Character Trait for those of you who have children attending. Now, let's get to some important information. I have to talk about the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is COVID-19. I know at the beginning of this presentation, I told you that we are 13 weeks in, and we are. We are doing a terrific job. I'm sure that no one can turn on the radio, you can't turn on the TV, unless you hear about COVID-19, how it's overwhelming hospitals, how we're going to lockdowns, and all of these different things. I want to give you some data. I want to give you information straight from the horse's mouth. Here's what's happening. Grace Christian School is in Orange County. Yesterday, Orange County moved to the purple level, which is the worst level on the 4-tier system that Governor Newsom put together. Now, prior to yesterday, if a county went into a lower level, they had to remain there one additional week before they were actually dropped to that level. Yesterday, Governor Newsom changed the rules on that, and the minute you hit that level, you went to one lower. So Orange County yesterday dropped to the purple level. What does that mean? Well, for us here at school, it really doesn't mean much, but it does mean restaurants are closing to inside dining. You can only do 25% outside. Gyms are going to be closing, and a lot of other types of things like movie theaters will be closing. So with school, we're still in business. We are going to be allowed to continue to move forward. And as you'll hear in all the media, schools that were open yesterday when we dropped to purple can remain open. Now, I heard there were some schools that were planning on opening on first week of December. They are no longer allowed to reopen until the numbers get back into a place that they feel is safe, and they're talking about that being in January. But for right now, we're moving forward, and if you look at many of the other states in our country, they have not touched elementary, junior high education and allowed those schools to continue, which I am 100% confident that is what we will do. We will continue through and make it through this school year. We're doing a great job, and that's because of you, parents. You're doing a great job. If your child's not feeling well, you're keeping them home. And I'm going to ask that you continue to do that. Our COVID crew is out there taking temperatures, asking questions, and doing a great job of being our gatekeeper and making sure that we're as healthy as can be when we come to school. So if we continue to work together, like I know we can, we'll have no problem making it through this entire school year. You know, I was looking at a number. When we go out on Christmas break, we will have completed 50% of this school year. That's unbelievable, considering there's some schools that haven't even started back. We've had 50% of our school year of on-campus instruction, and we're doing good. We're also going to continue to step up our game here. I talk to our classroom teachers continuously about ways to keep our students safe and ways to keep them safe. I truly believe that one of the biggest reasons we're doing so well is because of those fans that we installed in all of the classrooms. The 3600 CFM fans, they're blowing, they're circulating the air, and they're blowing it down, and we're keeping doors open. So we always have a constant flow of fresh air coming into our classrooms. And also by eating outdoors and not eating in the classroom like some schools have done, I think those have all been valuable tools. Now, another important thing I want to talk to you about is just because a student is not here and they're out sick or a staff member does not mean they have COVID. If you remember 2 weeks ago, it says, are you doing a mask exemption? If you're talking about myself personally, I don't have a mask on because I'm doing this, but I do have my mask right here. But students who have a mask exemption do not have to wear one. So in order to have a mask exemption, you have to send a letter to the school office stating your child has a mask exemption for medical reasons, and we will put that in their file and denote that on their files so the classroom teachers know. But no, I do not personally have a mask exemption. That's why I have my mask right here, and I usually have it with me when I'm on campus or visiting classrooms. But as I go back to talk to you about the classrooms, I believe that with all that fresh air circulation is what's keeping us healthy. Also, eating outdoors is what's keeping us healthy. We are in this together. I know that's an overused phrase right now, but our teachers are dedicated to making sure that we move forward. As I was also saying about if you are out sick, doesn't mean that you have COVID. Many of you will remember 2 weeks ago, I wasn't feeling well on my broadcast. I went home immediately afterwards, and I had sinus issues the next day. So I stayed home, and I didn't have COVID, but I stayed home. And I know we have students like that also, and that stay home out of precaution, or they have someone else at home that's sick, and our parents and you are all doing a wonderful job. So I just can't take my hats off to you enough. You know what? With Thanksgiving, I want you to have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. If you feel that you've been compromised in any way, stay home the week after and let us know. But enjoy that. Be thankful with your family. We live in an amazing country, even with everything that's going on right now. And so that's kind of where we are. I do have a teacher who is going away to visit some family members, and they will not be here the following week because we're practicing an abundance of caution. They're going to stay home to make sure they're quarantined, that they didn't bring anything accidentally back from visiting someone that they haven't normally seen. So our teachers are doing everything to keep your children safe and to keep this school going so that we can do it. Also, you may have heard that some schools might be closing down because of something called the 5% rule. That's if over 5% of their population has COVID, they have to close down. That is if over 5% of our students have COVID or our staff, we've done something wrong. That's a huge number. So you might hear that bantered about in the news, and you've also might hear about some of the high schools that are being closed down in the different counties throughout California. So that's where we are. Thank you again for the positive comments. Yes, our staff is working very hard. And that's where I'll leave this with COVID. You're all doing a great job. Our staff's doing a great job. And we'll move on to the next thing, Thanksgiving baskets. Parents, you have blessed a number of families. Our goal was to try to do 40 baskets. Right now, we're looking at 60 baskets to be able to supply. We were also blessed with Costco working with us to get us turkeys. They were able to, we had to buy them, but they were able to let us beat the 5 turkey exemption or limit. We were able to pick up 40 turkeys yesterday. We also have had many of you give gift cards along with everything. I have no doubt that we'll probably be able to service probably 50 families with full baskets and full turkeys, and probably another 25 baskets without turkeys. But parents, my hats go off to each and every one of you. For the parents who donated, to the parents who didn't donate but are praying for this event. It's obvious that you are out there praying. It really teaches our kids a lot about giving to others who are less fortunate than us. And I know some of you gave out of your lack, and that you really made a stretch to give. And I thank you, and I do acknowledge that. But what's happening is we're collecting all of the baskets tomorrow and putting them together. We will be taking them to Los Angeles on Thursday, and they will be distributed next Tuesday to the different families. And we will have pictures and stuff like that to show you on our next update. But that's where we are with the Thanksgiving baskets. My heart goes out to all of you for helping with all of this. Next thing up is Thanksgiving Camp. Thanksgiving Camp is next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you did not sign up, you can still sign up. Contact Barbara Wolfner in the office, and she will get you all signed up to go to Thanksgiving Camp. It's a great time. It's on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Also, if you have a preschooler in the school, preschool will be open on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they look forward to seeing all of your kids. Hey, talking about preschool, tomorrow is Thanksgiving feast in preschool. I call it Friendsgiving. They're all bringing different prepackaged things in, and they're going to celebrate Thanksgiving as a preschool tomorrow. And they're going to be talking about the Native Americans and everything like that. And they'll be talking about the pilgrims. So you'll see traditional feathers and pilgrim outfits and everything like that on campus to teach our kids about Thanksgiving. And we're pretty excited about that. Also, just a reminder, when I was teaching my finance class today, I told them to have a great week next week. If they didn't come to Thanksgiving camp, that enjoy it with their families. Some of them didn't know that we're off next week. So if you're not coming to Thanksgiving camp, there is no school for classroom instruction on Monday through Friday. There's no distance learning packets going out. Nothing is happening through that week. So that's forewarned on that. Now, as a kid, the next thing I'm going to tell you, I always hated. Report cards are coming home on a Friday before vacation. It's like, oh, how tough for a kid. But I know we have amazing scholars here at Grace Christian School. But this is to remind you that report cards are coming home on Friday. And if you've looked at RenWeb before, I think you're locked out right now, which we usually do the week of report cards. All the way up to last week, you would exactly know where your child was. But the official hard copies come home on Friday, and that will be coming. This Friday, we were supposed to have a movie night for junior high, one of their events that they do, but we have canceled that, and we're doing it for a number of reasons. One, the public perception of out there having a movie. The second thing is to be overly safe with our students and with any family members that may have come to escort or help with that program. But our goal is to reschedule it after the first of the year and be able to come back with some fun stuff for our junior hires. I know this is tough, and I can't imagine what some of our kids are going through not being able to get some of these things, but that's where we are. You know, with that being said, Christmas is right around the corner. Like I told you, when we go out on Christmas break, 50% of the school year will have been completed. If you're doing your Christmas shopping now, we have gift cards available that you can purchase from our script table. Our script table is open on Wednesdays right in front of the school, and Miss Chapman's there, and she will be happy to fill your script order. She'll answer any questions you might have about script. If you go back in a couple of our videos, she is actually there explaining what the script program is, and we were able to use her as the thumbnail. So if you look on our YouTube channel and you see a beautiful looking woman sitting at a table selling script, that's Cora Chapman, and she does a wonderful job for our school. So she would be able to answer all of your questions right there. And that is script. But if it's not Wednesday and you still need script, you can stop in the office and we will fill your script order for you. Well, that pretty much takes care of it. It looks like we had a really good sized audience today. I can't thank you enough for tuning in and watching this. I appreciate the thumbs up. We've already had 4 through this. I appreciate all your positive comments and your thumbs up in the video viewings. It really does help us as a school provide one more way of communicating with all of our families to let you know what's going on here at Grace Christian School. You know, like I've said numerous times, and I truly mean it, it is an honor for us to partner with you in educating your children and bringing them closer to God while helping develop tomorrow's leaders. Well, ladies and gentlemen, parents, grandmas and grandpas, loved ones, this is probably the last time I'll talk to you before Thanksgiving. I just pray that each of your families have a blessed Thanksgiving, that you have the opportunity to spend quality time with all of your loved ones and let them know how much you love them. For tomorrow is not guaranteed for any of us. Thank you, Grace Christian School families. We'll talk to you soon.